Good morning, everyone. Please let me know that you can hear me. This is Teresa. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Eastern North Carolina. I'm bringing you today a technique to use with embossing folders. This particular embossing folder lends itself to this technique especially. Today we're going to be working with some white ink and some darker paper. We're going to be using Mossy Meadow paper. But I thought I had everything all set that I wanted to do today. And then as I played with it, I got further and further down a rabbit hole of technique. So I'm going to have to share this technique with you. Okay. What we're going to be using a lot today, a good bit of what we're going to be using today. Look at this, my desk is so messy. There we go. That's what happens when you're playing right up to the last minute. We're going to use the Painted Trees embossing folder, 3D embossing folder. And what I'm going to do, there is a stamp set with it that I didn't get. And it would have been perfect. That would be the best way to do this. But since I didn't get the stamp set, I'm going to take the embossing folder and do something with it. But before I do that, I want to create a snow scene. So we're going to use Falling Snow, which is a background stamp. I'm going to ink it up with white ink. You can tell I've already done this once, and I didn't bother to clean the stamp. Can you hear me? Is my sound on? Okay. All right. So anyway, I'm going to ink up this stamp. I just leave it right in here. It's like, why not, right? Now I'm taking a 5 1/4 by 4 piece of Mossy Meadow, and I'm going to put it right on that stamp. Look, I got ink on my fingers. This is not surprising. I should have got my brayer out because that would have given me some good consistent stuff. I've got the white ink on my finger again. Okay, you reckon I got it all now? All right. So there's my snow. There's my snowfall on this. You can hear me, Yvonne? All right. There's my snowfall on that. And I could shoot I won't shoot myself, but it would be so much easier to do this with the stamp set. But it's kind of like if you don't have it, you don't have it. So I'm going to line this up in here. Then I have to step away to put this through my embossing machine. My Stampin' Up! Emboss machine, I have the little one that I can put right here, but my big one doesn't sit on this table. So let me go do that. Let me put it through the embossing machine. It takes me only just a minute, just a moment. Just wind that through really quickly. All right. And see, now I have the trees on that green paper. Now, since I didn't get those stamps, have you ever found yourself in that position where you really wanted to do something and you didn't buy both pieces to do the best thing with it? Okay, so I'm going to take this dauber right here, and I'm going to start very lightly hitting the embossing on those trees. So that they show up even better. You have to do it very lightly, or you're going to end up with flat white smears. But when you didn't think ahead enough to buy the stamps with the along with the embossing folder, when you had a bundle you could buy and you didn't do it, you lost your discount for doing it in a bundle. You've got the embossing folder, but you don't have the stamps. Then you have to do it this way to differentiate those trees. Do you like how those trees are popping out a little bit? Just very, very lightly with my white. We want it to look like that snow is sticking to the trees. I just saw a friend posted on Facebook this morning. It was a post from me. Yeah, it was this morning. That they've got snow in Akron, Ohio. I had forgotten that this friend had moved to Akron, Ohio. They were in Florida, but I guess they wanted to have some variety in their weather, and they're certainly getting it today because they're getting snow in Akron, Ohio. Do you like snow? Do you like snow? I got one friend who likes snow so much that she actually has snow in the name of her business. I like snow. I don't like being out in it too long because I get too cold too fast. There we go. All right. So that's kind of subtle, really. Uh, this case is pretty tight. Sometimes I have to push it from the back to get it started because my arthritic fingers just don't grab a hold of it as well as I'd like. So that's my background. And that's the basic technique I wanted to teach you today. Oh, snow in Youngstown in Indiana too. All right. So this is Mossy Meadow. This piece is a 4x5. All right. Now another thing I wanted to do, let me get the right thing here. All right, we're going to use Christmas labels. You're watching this come together in real time. Okay. I have to move this because if I try to do this with that pad on here, it will go everywhere. We're using one of the Christmas labels dies. And I'm going to put it through twice because when I did it the first time, when I put this through the first time, it was like, my goodness. It's like it didn't cut all the way through. So I'm trying to make sure it really cuts all the way through because this die has got some detail to it that's not fun to try to double do. If it doesn't cut all the way through, it's a real challenge to deal with. Okay. But it's such a pretty die. All right. Now cross our fingers and hope that this comes out okay. I'm gonna make sure it gets as much help as it might need. We're gonna poke these out here because not only will that help get the die cut out, but it might actually help start some of the pieces coming out the way they should. So I'm poking every one of them, just try to make as much difference as I can. Now let's see about getting this die cut out. All right. It looks like it might have done pretty, oh, yes, much better. This twirl up here is so delicate that if it doesn't If it doesn't cut all the way through, it's really, really hard to get it apart. So you wanna make sure that you've got it cut all the way through, and then the pieces wanna catch on each other. But look at that twirl. Whoops. Look at that piece that gets cut out. You almost want to save that for something else. That is so delicate. All right. I am so glad this did better than my trial run did. I won't tell I did not say any words that I would be ashamed of when I did the trial run, but I could have. All right. Now, I've got something on there. That's okay. We are going to take Poppy Parade. It goes quite well with Mossy Meadow for a Christmassy card. And once again, this was from Christmas Labels. I'm going to put it across just like that. And there we go. I did not use this pad under it because this is a heavy paper pad. So it was giving me some cushion like we need with photopolymer stamps. Okay, that was Poppy Parade. All right. Now, what we're going to do with that, we're going to take a plain white card base that's 5.5 by 8.5. Scored it 4 1/4. Use our bone folder to get that nice crisp line. Okay, that's what we're going to be doing. I've got a piece of Poppy Parade paper that's, let's see, 5 and, let me look again. Okay. This is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8 because we wanted it to be one tiny bit bigger than our 5 1/4 by 4. So it's an 1/8 inch bigger all the way around. Okay. All righty. I'm going to use the Tombow glue because we want to make sure it sticks nicely. And the Tombow glue is going to go on the embossed piece. Got a big air bubble in it. All right. Okay. Just that little bit of red really makes that green pop. All right. Now, one of the biggest questions here is where are we going to put? Maybe I should have done something smaller to be able to enjoy that embossed snow steams so much better. So I'll put it way down here so you can see lots of the sky and all that. Can you see that okay? All right. Anyway, or should I put it up here? But then you don't see, you're not sure you're seeing a tree, you know? Yvonne's looking at this. Yvonne's joining me from two different places at the same time. I'll tell you, with friends like this, I'll tell you, yes, friends like this. All right, we're going to put this up on dimensionals. I chose the Peace on Earth sentiment because that's what I think of when I think of snow scene like this. I think of quiet, peaceful snowfall, and that's just that's just the way I am. It's what I think of. Do you like snow? Who that's on here likes snow? How many of you like snow? All right, down here so you can see the trees coming out above it, or up here so that you see one tree for sure. Because if I put it over here, no, I could put, if I wanted up top, I would need to put it over this way. But I like, this is my least favorite part of the inking that I did, so I think I'll just cover it up right here. Okay. But we need something in addition here. So what I thought I'd do, what I did do on my trial run, I know what I did, but now I lost the, see what happens when you start playing with it early, you lose your components. Where is the ribbon that I used? It's going to be, there it is, hiding under something else. Oh, I like it better on the bottom too. Now, the question is, do I put just a bit of ribbon there, or do I put a whole bow? I love the way this ribbon, this is the iridescent ribbon. I love the way it picks up on the colors that are around it. So I think I'm going to put, I think it takes me a while to make a bow out of this because my fingers are not, as coordinated as they used to be. So I end up with a bow that's way out of balance. Then I have to tighten the bow, and that gets it more out of balance. I try to hold on to the knot and then tighten the bow again. And I have to keep doing that as I try to pull things into balance. It works eventually, but it's a long process. This ties nicely if you have coordinated fingers, but that's a big if for some of us. All right. Okay. And then we're going to take our glue dots and we're going to pick up a mini glue dot on the back of this bow and put it right there. So there we have it, Peace on Earth. Now there's a lot of options for the inside. Some of the best options for the inside come from the stamp set Greetings of the Season. This stamp set is awesome. This is an online exclusive. And I think what I want to do here, I've got all kinds of things in here. Let's see. I think what I want to do is this one. May your holiday season be filled with warmth and cheerful celebration. Just going to pick it up on that one. This is right there. And we're going to pull the Poppy Parade back out. All right. And center that up in there. There we go. And we're all set. So what do you think? Would you enjoy getting this card in the mail? Would you feel like somebody had done something special for you? That's one of the coolest things about making our own cards. When we make our own cards, people know that we were thinking about them, that we care one way or the other about the things that we send their way, that it wasn't just a quick little thought when we were in the dollar store or something. I love this. I love it. The bow even turned out good. All right, ladies and gents. If you're catching this on replay, drop me a comment so I'll know that you've been in here and caught it. The card today, like I said, we used the Painted Trees 3D embossing folder. We used Mossy Meadow cardstock, Poppy Parade cardstock, Basic White cardstock. We cut this from Basic White, and this is from the Christmas labels. Both the stamp and the die is from the Christmas labels. This is the iridescent 3/8 inch ribbon, and this is from the Greetings of the Season. Okay, so there we go. Peace on earth. I wish you all peace as well. We are praying that the world will quiet down more, that will just quiet down more. If there's anything I can do to help you out, the mini catalog will go live in January, and those of us who are demonstrators are already able to pre-order from that. So if you're interested in getting first glances at the new products and whatnot, you might want to join our team. It's a very good deal right now. And you can put in your kit, you can put items from the upcoming mini catalog, because you demonstrators do have that capacity to pre-order. So if there's anything I can help you with or show you or whatever, then drop me an email at Teresa@sassystampingwiththeresa.com and let me know if you have any questions about joining our team or any of the products I used or anything like that. Have a good day, and I have enjoyed hanging out with you for this half hour. Have a good one. I'll talk to you later. Bye.